Hey everybody, my name is Dennis Brown, and today I'm going to share with you the top 10 freight brokers that you definitely want to check out. Now, if you are curious about becoming a freight broker or a freight agent, maybe you're a truck driver who's looking to get off the road, or you're a truck driver's spouse who wants to contribute some income to the family, or maybe you work in logistics and you want to break out on your own, or maybe you're just looking for an opportunity, you're entrepreneurial and you're looking for an opportunity. These 10 freight brokers I'm going to share with you today are the top 10 in the United States, and I'm sharing them with you as some inspiration to help you get motivated to launch your freight brokerage or freight agency. So let's check it out real quick. So, top 10, here we go. Let's check it out. Top 10 are, number 10 on the list is J.B. Hunt Transport Services with about $8.78 billion in revenue. Yeah, that's billion with a B. Net revenue, $176 million. Now, the difference between gross revenue and net revenue is simple. Gross revenue is their gross sales, meaning what they invoice the customer. Net revenue is their invoice minus their transportation cost. I usually refer to it as gross margin. In this case, it's net revenue. So these top 10 rankings are based on net revenue, not gross revenue. You can't spend gross revenue. You can only spend net revenue, and that's where profit is generated. So here we go. Number 10 is J.B. Hunt with $176 million in net revenue. Number 9 on the list is Global Trans Enterprise with $1.532 billion in sales and $275 million in net revenue. Now, again, net revenue. Global Trans is straight brokerage. You can see some of the services that they offer below. I remember when these guys launched, they've grown like crazy. They've done an incredible job. They're based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Global Trans coming in at number 9 with $275 million in net revenue. Number 8 on the list is Mode Transportation out of Dallas, Texas. $2.3 billion in gross revenue, $285 million in net revenue. That landed them in the number 8 spot. Number 7 is LANDSTAR Systems, which you're probably familiar with if you have any background in transportation at all. Based out of Jacksonville, Florida. $2.173 billion estimated revenue. Estimated net revenue, $360 million for LANDSTAR in number 7. Number 6 on the list is Worldwide Express, based out of Dallas, Texas. Again, gross revenue, $1.675 billion. Net revenue, $365 million. That landed them in the number 6 spot for this coveted top 10 list. Number 5 on the list is Echo Global Logistics, based out of Chicago, Illinois. Gross revenue, $2.185 billion. Net revenue, $386 million. Again, these guys are straight brokers, and they rank number 5 with $386 million in net revenue. Echo Global Logistics. Number 4 on the list is UPS Supply Chain. You guys have probably all heard of them. These numbers are a little bit skewed, but I do show the $9.3 billion in revenue is accurate. The net revenue they're stating is $4.69. I think that's their overall. I don't think that's their brokerage net revenue, but they did get ranked as number 4 on the top 10 list. Again, this is not my rankings. This is industry rankings. So number 4 is UPS Supply Chain. And we all know they have a variety of different services, including small package, LTL, logistics, international, brokerage, and the whole ball of wax. Number 3 on the list is XPOLogistics, coming in at $10.287 billion in revenue, net revenue $485 million. Now, I remember when these guys launched their business, it was an acquisition binge. They came in and did not focus on organic growth. They leveraged finances and acquisitions as a way to grow. They've grown to this point up to $485 million in net revenue. They're a publicly traded company. They've done amazingly well. Number 2 is Total Quality Logistics. Gross revenue, $3.394 billion. I remember when these guys launched in the early 2000s. They had previously, I think, been produce brokers. They did a great job launching their brokerage. They grew organic for a long time and had built a really great company. And then they started acquiring companies. And now they do over $3.394 billion in revenue and $687 million in net revenue. You'll never guess who number 1 is. Number 1, C.H. Robinson. C.H. is based out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. For those of you that are not familiar with the industry, again, $15.31 billion in gross revenue. Net revenues, $2.586 billion in net revenue. C.H. Robinson's been around for a long time. They've been a leader in the game for a long time. You know, some people love them, some people hate them, but anyway you look at it, they did $2.586 billion in net revenue, which landed them in the #1 spot. So again, if you're curious about how to become a freight broker or freight agent, maybe you're a truck driver, maybe you're the spouse of a truck driver, you work in logistics, or you're just looking for an opportunity to start a business, check out freightbrokerbootcamp.com. You know, I've trained over 8,000 students. Personally, have done over $200 million as a freight broker, and my program is well known to be the most comprehensive and cost-effective online training program since 2009. That's over a decade. So if you're curious about to get more information, or you want to get enrolled in that online training, you don't have to travel, you don't have to go anywhere. You can do all the training online. Just go to freightbrokerbootcamp.com.